What's up, you guys? We are doing your All Signs weekly reading. Let's take a look at what y'all got going on this week. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. Just for the week. Aries, what's happening with you this week, honey? What are you like avoiding? You have these talents or these leadership qualities, right? And it seems like this week you seem to be either not showing them or not there's some type of like hiding energy. So you guys are like you could be avoiding trying to do stuff or yeah, it looks like you're not stepping into your power this week. For some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe you just don't want people to bother you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say you know how to do something that everybody want to ask you, like, damn, sometimes you can't even volunteer because people are like that. So maybe that could be like your reason. Like this could be something like at work this week and where you don't want people to bother you, even though you know how to do something, you're not trying to volunteer to like be of assistance to anybody, right? You're needing to show how great you are though. There's some insecurities around you this week as well. This is emotional for you. The hell's on my fucking stuff? Some of you guys are like, what the hell's my daughter doing? Hold on, y'all. Aurelia, really? How did you do that? How did you connect to my AirPods? My bad, y'all. I was listening to this crime thing and she connected to my AirPods. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, I got it back on. This week you're not feeling too confident about some lack of pentacles, okay? Yeah. Seems to be some upset energy, something that you feel is holding you back. What's going on here with this money shit? You want to do stuff for yourself, but there's this energy of like not only for yourself but for others, right? But you feel like you kind of don't have enough, or there's some type of lack with the Five of Pentacles financially. And I see y'all kind of like upset at it this week. Someone's also gonna ask you for something, but it seems like you can't help them. It looks like a younger energy. You feel like you have to hold yourself back because you're going through some type of painful situation right now. And it does seem like for whatever reason you are trying to heal whatever this is that has you stuck, but you're really focused on the negative stuff this week. All right. Um this whatever this is that's happening with you has you a little bit insecure. And wow. Mm-mm. You could be trying to let go of somebody in your life that at some point, when you was dealing with them, they was showing you love, but now they're not. It seems like you are insecure about this person because of that. And this could be just about anybody. It doesn't have to be a lover, but for some of y'all, it is a connection, okay? Yeah. All right. There is some stresses here about a third party. This could be anything from families that, you guys are dealing with, or a connection. But for some of you, this is actually a physical connection that you're trying to like let go of and you feel insecure about because someone isn't giving you attention, someone is acting funny, and you're starting to like see this person for like kind of who they are this week. There is also a need to like show people who you are, like show the world like your greatness, and I see you like not trying to. Some of y'all is because you just want to be like left alone. Others of y'all is because you don't want people to like bother you and ask you for shit, which is kind of weird. There's also concerns about money. I see some of y'all trying to like save pentacles, but still feeling like you don't have enough. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, your money's up and down. You could be very emotional over your pentacles at this present time. And it seems like you're defensive. There's some type of lack for you financially right now, and it got you irritated this week. It's like it's up and down, and you guys could be like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had this in my bank and now I got this. Like maybe you had like $50. Nothing is that low, but maybe you had like 50, right? And then when you go to check, now you got 20 or 10. And you're like, what the fuck? Because it does seem like whatever this is like other people are taking something from you. And it does seem like it has to do with your pet. It's literally your money. Okay. And you're like really like aggressive, hostile. It seems like you're trying to defend yourself against multiple people. This could be debt collectors, some type of bills. Not everybody owes, debt collectors, but it could be bills, y'all. Because it's showing up as your pentacles. All right. There's confusion towards what you're gonna be doing next. There's some type of weird waiting period to get paid. Y'all are funny. You're like waiting for that money, that bag. You're like, damn, I just need all my money. Like, dang. So some of y'all are struggling and stressed this week over your pentacles because money is just not stable right now. All right. And I see y'all waiting to get paid, which is interesting. This is gonna switch your energy because when you get a lot of money in your hands, you're gonna feel differently, right? Like it's gonna switch you from sword to cup energy because you're not gonna be so frustrated. You're not gonna be feeling so burdened. It's like you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on top of you, and it does feel like whomever these people are dependent upon that. So these could be either family members or bills, and there's a stress surrounding not having enough this week. All right. We are going to be moving to the next sign, which is Taurus. Why are you holding yourself back, Taurus? There's someone you feel like you can't forgive, or you feel some sort of animosity towards. You guys got Pisces in your chart. Oh boy. You putting a lot of energy this week into some shit that doesn't serve, right? And there's a lot of holding on to pain, a lot of holding on to some sort of animosity this week. And I kind of see you guys like feeling like you don't want to be forgiving of somebody. It's like you're angry. Yeah. You got to let the universe handle this though, because it's not healthy for you to even like focus on stuff like this. You want to walk away, Six of Swords, from somebody. You could be trying to manifest that this week. I mean, you so mad, bitch. I know you manifesting it. It's not you could. You definitely are because you are literally like upset at somebody that you don't want shit to deal with. You don't want to even like forgive this person. And you're kind of standing here like, I need to get away from this. I need to get away from this, right? There's this need to speak what you want into your, you know what I'm saying, into your life, because there's a lot of harboring of negative energy, unfortunately, towards a specific individual. Someone you feel like you don't want to deal with, you don't want to forgive. You have some animosity towards somebody this week. Yeah. Man, this person hurt you. Shit, bro. All you could think about is all the shit they've done to you. Oh boy, here we go. You are manifesting all the bad shit you think about when it comes to this person. It's kind of like all the stuff that you were paranoid about or had intuition about, it's like they popping up for you and you're kind of pissed. There's this energy of like, I just hate this person and I want to get away from them. A lot of y'all are finding shit out about people you dealt with that you still kind of like wanted them to do right by you, but you finding out there's other people here. And you're like pissed, boy. You holding on to a lot of anger this week. But like I said, you just need to let the universe handle it. I know that sounds hard. I know, I get it. But still, that's the way you do things. Because you may think something is wrong, but if the universe don't think it's wrong, then you're not gonna really see that person go through their karma, right? Is if they're actually doing something wrong that you'll see them go through karma. So yes, I get it. We're all emotional, and I get the whole being let down part of this all. But if something's not meant to be with you, why would you want it with you? Hmm. This is universal intervention, by the way. They want you to be strong about whatever's stressing you out, whatever's causing you burdens and making you feel like you need to get away from it. Could be a fucking water sign person that you're dealing with. Yup. Damn, this person stresses you out, honey. Shit. Man. They're not talking to you. They ghosting you. This person, it does seem like this week you can't stop thinking about them or some dirty shit they did. And you're holding on to that all week, like with this angry energy. Cause you feel like somebody did you wrong. And I know that sounds real hella crazy, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Anything else I need to know for the week? Damn, money's coming in, but it's coming right back out. I don't know what you're doing that's causing it to come back out. Maybe you're spending it, maybe you're paying things. There's a concern about money and being like, oh, shit. Now I got to give my money to this, you know? There's, it's like a fast loss though. So maybe you guys are going to be getting paid and then like all of it's going to be going towards like bills. Like, what the fuck? There's like a fast loss and there's a concern over some lack of pentacles here. Feeling like you got to give to everybody and not wanting to, which is interesting. Man. You also, oh my God, why are you thinking about this person, bro? You also gonna get communication from somebody that you think is a wish fulfillment that's giving to two people. Okay. Somebody you miss and shit. It's just done and over with the death card, but they're gonna communicate towards you. What the fuck they want? To start a fight. You guys are gonna have a fight with somebody from your past that is entertaining a third party. So you in some shit. Somebody's out here playing, cheating, and doing weird shit, causing you utter motherfucking stress, and you freaking the fuck out because this is somebody that you genuinely want to get the fuck away from, but it is what it is, right? You know, unfortunately, for whatever the fucking reasons are, you are dealing with this person. Maybe you live with them, maybe You got kids, baby. I don't know what the situation is surrounding everybody that's watching me. But this person's gonna start some fight, and I see you fucking stressed. You have the death card, the five of wands, and the nine of swords with this person. This person is a toxic bitch. But the reason why they treating you bad is because they got a third party. They got somebody else. I think you know it though. Because in the beginning of the reading, your ass was hot already. There's a lot of revelations, things that you guys, like I said, are going to be finding out and seeing about this person. But it's the universe because they want you to stop staying stagnant. They don't want you to keep wishing, hoping, and doing whatever the fuck y'all are doing over there. Holding yourself back over this person. What is it? Just be careful with your money as well, because I do see it coming in, honey, but that shit is coming right back out. Maybe y'all need to have like a little saving thing for yourselves, and where, like, you save a little bit of your paycheck if you're able to, and just, have that for like emergencies and shit. Because, baby, I see you like stressed over money. Like, you started in with money, and then all of a sudden that shit was on 5 pentacles. Like, what the? Nah, that ain't gonna go well. Mm-mm. Let's go to Gemini. Somebody's like attracted to you. I don't know if it looks like it's someone that's secretly watching you, but someone is like attracted to you. I don't know if you know this person, or I mean, I think you do, but I don't know that. I don't think you know that they're watching you though. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me mute this because I can't even concentrate on y'all reading this shit. Yeah, somebody watching y'all. All right, talk to me here about Geminis, please, for the week. What the fuck is going on with you? Somebody gonna upset your ass this week. There's some type of tension, some stress here. Dang, whoever this is, you just like regretful. Like, I don't even want to deal with this. Oh. Y'all seem to be like either overworking yourselves or like just doing a lot of like stuff. There's a lot of like strain energy. Like, you guys need to make time to like love on yourselves, and just like listen, I get the hustling, I get the, oh, I gotta get this done, I have to have this taken care of. But when you reach the end of the point, like the end of the week, and now you're like, fuck, I'm so fucking burnt out. My head is hurting, my body is screaming. When you overdrive yourself into this energy of like exhaustion, right? You know what I'm saying? What does that do for the rest of your upcoming week? You know what I mean? Like, you need to practice self love. You need to take the time to relax. Stop doing so much shit because y'all are running around like crazy people. And I don't understand why you guys don't listen to like your body. There's something about your body telling you guys to slow the fuck down this week. All right, so there's some burdens over partnering up with someone that you guys are trying to like get over. This could be the reason why you seem to be so busy and trying to do a million and one things. You could be trying to avoid this person. Some of y'all are gonna be like getting sick, and you're gonna need to like take off of work this week because you have like an overload burnout. So, like I said, like, don't do so much stuff that you get to the point of where you're like sick because you're not resting, because you know what I'm saying, you stressing your body out, you're overworking your body out. Yikes, what the hell's that? I see real heavy communication with someone that is younger or someone that acts childish, and it has to do with money. Okay, this week it looks like it's the person from the past that you guys are dealing with. Tuh. You're gonna turn your back on them. This is someone you don't want to entertain for whatever reason. You don't want to like talk to them. You don't want to discuss nothing with them. You seem to be ignoring this person. Interesting. Anything we need to know about money? There's waiting for some type of growth, some elevation, waiting to like glow up this week. It's like you invested on something, you put your work on something, and you're waiting for that to come to fruition this week. Waiting to see like the fruits of your rewards. Yeah. You're trying really hard to balance pentacles, but it seems like something is not fair for you right now, and it's not really being balanced the way you want it to. Okay. Mm. You need to really be concerned with like mental health, your peace. There is this energy of like wanting to be balanced but feeling a lack of. So when I say wanting to be balanced, it's kind of like you know, I have to work so hard to get this money so that I can feel okay, but now I'm feeling sick. That type of shit. Or like, I'm feeling more at peace, but I have a lack of pentacles. You have to figure out your middle, your median. You know what I'm saying? And figure out how you can meet both things in your life, like still be okay mentally and not feel so exhausted and still have the money that you need in order for you to like move constructively this week. Because I see y'all with some sickness that's popping up here. And then I see, you stressing over money. So it doesn't appear like you feel balanced whatsoever. I'm going to be honest. But I don't see a loss, which is great because the Five of Pentacles is definitely not out here. Okay. I also see you feeling lonely this week. Let's see why you feel so lonely. You also need to be like grateful for things that you have because a lot of y'all be like, man, I'm grateful. You be like expecting shit and you don't thank the universe for what you have. Like there's people that have substantially less than you and you just don't see it. So let's take a look at why you guys are feeling so lonely this week. You want to be victorious, but feel like you can't right now. Damn, that's crazy work. It's a lack of a new beginning. It seems like you guys are holding back from talking with someone. With the Four of Pentacles, you guys are trying to be like greedy and stuff. You're holding back communication. Yeah, you guys are trying to get over a connection. Two of Cups just came out. And you're holding back from them. It feels so lonely because y'all know something is done and over with or it's coming to an end. It's a lack of a new beginning with this person. It's just, you know what's crazy? You want this to be successful. You do. Because this is how you showed up. Wanting attention, wanting to be victorious. But this new beginning is flipped. The Ace of Wands is flipped, which means you're not having shit. Like this is not an opportunity for you right now. You know what I mean? And there's this energy of being stressed. So now you feel like you have to get over somebody because it's not spanning out the way that you want it to. Communication could be a problem, like real bad here. It feels like you're so drained over somebody this week. So just be careful who you're giving your energies to. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next sign. This is for Cancers. Man. There's going to be a little bit of ego energy this week. There's something that you want to do, okay? And you seem to be also holding yourself back from it. Now, there's a situation that is calling your attention this week, all right? You guys seem to be like in your ego about this situation. What's the matter? You're kind of concerned with where your life is heading this week. Watch it. Damn, 5 of Cups. What the fuck? You're discontent with a situation. Not knowing where your life is going and being sad, being disappointed at like, the way things have spanned out for you. Damn. Seems like you guys have some opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, but they're kind of toxic. So I'd watch out for that. Yeah. Because there could be things that you guys are wanting or you're investing in that are going to end up being a problem with the devil and the 10 of swords. That's betrayal energy. Okay? So you could be investing in something or someone obsessively and it's going to end up causing you some type of hurt. All right? So just assess that situation, whatever that is for you, whether that's a lover, whether you're jacking off 799 times in a day. I don't know what you're doing, honey. What you want? Why you back over here? Go over there. Look at you stressing out. 10 of swords. 9 of swords just freaking out. Not feeling peace. Oh, there you go. Stop it, please. Go over there. You feel like you know some truth about something, a situation that doesn't serve anymore. You feel like you have some type of clarity surrounding that this week, and it kind of stresses you out. What is this about? Oh, you trying to get over whatever this is. Actively trying to heal from something that has you burnt out. There's waiting about money as well this week, waiting to be stable, waiting for some type of finances to balance themselves out. There I see saving here as well. A lot of y'all are like, fuck, I keep working and working and working, trying to make this money, but this bitch is still the same. Like, what the hell, And there's this energy of like, I gotta save. I have to save my money. I don't know if you're saving for like a trip or you just saving because your ass just really actually feeling a lack. You know what I mean? But you're waiting for something to come in and being dissatisfied with what you're getting in return. The work, the energy, the time that you're putting out there to achieve whatever this is financially is not equal. You feel like, because some of y'all, it could be like a job, right? So for some of you guys, because others of y'all could be employed, self-employed and stuff. But for those of y'all that have like a job, it's like you working a lot. You know what I mean? And then what the outcome is from it is like what the fuck is this my paycheck? Like this shit is so low. That type of stuff, right? You're really waiting for things that you've invested in, things you've put in work to come to fruition. But there's this energy of feeling like I'm doing too much to acquire this. So it's like you're trading your time for money and you're not happy about what you're receiving, right? So I do see that. I also see a sickness popping up. Don't know what that's about, but it is something that's going to come very quickly towards y'all. And it's going to cause you some stress. So maybe you guys are going to have to take off of work because the Pentacles is following right after. Yeah. I also see a celebration with somebody that's new in your life that you guys are talking to. It's a new love, a new beginning at love. So some of y'all got somebody that you starting something new up with again, a third party. And I see you guys celebrating with that person this week, okay? Having time with them and enjoying shit with them. All right? All right, y'all. Let's go to the next one. Leos. Some of you guys are going to be questioning God or the universe or whoever you believe in. Doesn't matter who it is. If it's Allah, God, the universe, you're going to be questioning who you perceive as your higher source. Okay? This week, there is a lot of disturbance in your energy. And you feel like you don't have what you want. You feel unbalanced. And you genuinely are feeling like there's a lot of venting going on in your energy, but you really feeling like the universe, or like I said, God, whoever you pray to, right? Whoever you believe in, has let you down. I don't know what's so horrible that you guys are thinking that, but okay. There's like this energy of feeling like you don't have peace. Oh God. It's a connection you're so stressed over, huh? With the Lovers and the Two of Cups. This person ain't talking to you. Oh boy. That's what you're concerned about this week? What else going on this week? Oh boy. Oh, you indecisive about leaving this. You could be like trying to blame the universe for bringing bad people into your life, but honey, your frequency is what brings them. It's not the universe. It's you. So if you're vibrating low, you're going to attract low vibrating people. Understand that, right? And obviously, if you or your person, anybody that shifts their, frequency, whether it's lower or higher, is going to cause a breakage, just so you know. All right. So you got to trust that whatever this is that has you like feeling like you have to walk away from this, it's like the universe pushing you to something better. Like, don't cry about it. I know it sucks, but it is what the fuck it is. All right. So let's go to the rest of your week. What else is going on here for the week? Oh, you're going to have a fight with somebody that's going to be rushing out. Fuck. This person could be somebody younger than you, someone that's very like in their ego. Interesting. It's going to be some arguments here. Fuck, you guys are full blown getting into it. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. What the fuck? Who you beefing with? Showing up as somebody younger. Yikes. Can I say something that y'all may not want to hear? So, listen. The way you react to certain things will determine an outcome, right? So, okay, let's just say that someone is acting like a fucking piece of trash, right? You don't have to match their bullshit. You could literally walk off, be the bigger person, and stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? And let them boil and blow up in their own negative energy. The moment you are dealing with someone that acts like a psycho and you go from like, being all in peace and lowering yourself down, now you're matching their aggression, shit gets out of control, right? So I feel that this here could be avoided if y'all learn to walk away. Now, whether you're gonna do it or not is a whole nother question, because I don't see you doing that. I don't see you walking away. I see you entertaining tomfoolery, but I'm just explaining, right? You don't have to do that. You don't have to go at it with nobody. You don't have to get in a verbal disagreement or physical disagreement with anybody, right? Not every battle has to be won. Just saying, right? It's the war that counts. You are aggressive as a motherfucker to whomever this is. There's a lot of verbal back and forth arguments showing up here. and like severe fighting. Like whomever this is, you are going at each other. Like really. It's really like a lack of harmony here. But as I said before, this could be avoided. There's a need for you to correct something that you have been doing repetitively that's been causing some type of hurt for you. It has to do with your future. There's something that you keep doing that you think is like a wish fulfillment that is causing a lack of a balance for you. Okay. Oh, it has to do with your money. Some of y'all be spending your money. You have to balance your pentacles. You keep like getting money and turning around and spending it, or getting yourself into deficits, and then you're complaining and crying about it. So what you're being advised is to learn to find your balance, because it does feel like this is a burden for you and you are literally like carrying the weight of the world. Maybe you're just trying to make family members, children, etc. happy. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like when you're taking too much in your plate, right? What do you have left at the end of the day besides burdens and stress? And then now you can't think straight. Now you hate everybody because everybody takes. But where does Leo, you know what I'm saying, become the person that is giving shit to, right? Whomever these people are, there's a lot of taking, there's a lot of spending showing from your side. So some of y'all just really need to like control your spending, so that you're not stressing over having to make up this money to pay a credit card or a Klarna or some shit like that, right? Because there's a lot of concerns surrounding what we perceive as a wish fulfillment and feeling a lack of money. I want to make everybody happy, of course. But does that mean that I'm sacrificing my time? Does that mean that I have to sacrifice my mental health? No. But y'all are doing it. And I see you guys so burdened, feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on you this week, because you're trying to make sure that everybody else is taken care of but yourselves. And it's because you are always the one that is trying to save somebody from their stresses. It's like you want to be the person to make everybody else happy, but there's a lot of taking here, okay? There's also a need to balance yourselves out, because financially you guys are not where you should be. So just keep that in mind for the week, all right? Like when you about to go slide your credit card, do you really need that? Do you really need that wood board for the cheese? No, you fucking don't. Let's go to Virgo. There's some stresses here. I'm not sure what this is related to. Could be somebody that's got a temper that you're dealing with. Some fire sign. Whoo! So someone got fire in HR and they acting out. Oh Lord. You feel like you can't be yourself around this person? What the hell kind of crap is that? You sounding oppressed right now. I'm just saying. Man, who is this person that be talking to y'all crazy? I see them flying towards y'all. 8 of Wands. So there's a particular individual that got some type of fire placements that you be getting into it with. Like you be like arguing with this energy. Okay. And I see this person flying towards you. The problem is you feel like you got to stay away from them, or you feel like you have to like dim who you are. Like you can't be yourself this week. So for those of y'all dealing with someone that has fire in their chart and you trying to avoid them, like, honey, what? Don't stop. Yeah, they don't talk to you correctly. They be talking to you crazy. This could be a child. They're showing up as somebody like a child. Or someone acts real fucking childish. You feel like you know what comes with this person. That's why you're trying to avoid them or trying to like stay at like a distance. But the problem is that whatever this person is doing, these arguments is like disrespectful shit, is making you feel out of character. It's making you feel kind of like you got to hide who you are or stay away. Like there's like a dimming of your light. Like you gotta like stay away, hiding who you are, literally. So you got a kid playing with you like that? Somebody acts younger, I will slap the shit out of. Listen, let's move on to y'all reading. Ain't nobody about to dim my motherfucking light or make me feel like I need to stay away from anything. If you can't be respectful of me, get the fuck out of my life. Block. And you know what? Some of y'all be like on some martyr shit because, baby, I don't give a fuck if that's my child. If you an adult child of mine and you talking to me fucking crazy, I'm cutting you off. I don't give a fuck. I'm not attached more to you than I am to myself. You know what I'm saying? And if this is just a younger child, then you need to have control over your children. And if this is a person you sleeping with that's disrespecting you like this, baby, I don't know what the fuck you doing there. Cause ain't no fucking way. Like boundaries. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a shit who it is, whether it's your kid or your spouse. There needs to be boundaries here. The fuck out of here. You ain't gonna make me feel some kind of way. Shit. There's a concern around money here this week. Feeling like you want to better your finances. There is some opportunity, but I don't see you like taking it. I see you sleeping on it. Shit. You in your mind about your stability this week. And for some of you, the reason why you are in your mind is because there's some type of financial opportunity, but you have to like work on it or get it. And you feel tired. You feel strained. You just want to be at peace. You don't want to have to be concerned over money, over stability. It's like a stability concern. Like, when the fuck am I gonna like not have to worry about this? That's the energy you in. It's like a fight or flight mode type of energy. Why do you feel stuck in a situation that you're in? What's going on here? There's like a questioning of having some type of new beginning here. Oh, what are you holding? Why are you holding back from something? But you're in your head about it. Manifesting like stability, manifesting a happy home, everything that you desire, but still holding back from those around you because you don't want people to penetrate your personal space. What the hell's going on, y'all reading today? Shit. Listen. I don't like that you're aggressive. I feel like whatever's happening in your life, you could control it in a different manner, but I don't think that you guys want to because I feel like this has happened before. And I feel like that's what the problem is here. It's kind of like I've been here, done this, done that type of shit, you know? And there's a lot of stresses surrounding not only stability, but the people you communicate with, the people you have around you. It's a lot of people that you should not be dealing with and or entertaining because for whatever the reason is, these people like irritate you. They cause some sense of like this harmony and this is energy of like, I really want to like be happy, but I'm not. But I'm in my mind about how I can move in my life, how I can find my peace, who I need to stay away from. It's like picking and choosing which one is worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you have this, let's use a child, right? You have this child that is like, a freaking toxic child, right? And so you're like, well, shit, in order to avoid this person, I'll just stay in my room all day, that type of shit. Or I'll stay out all day and come home at night. So you're like dimming who you are this week because there is this energy of like, I don't really want to get into confrontations with anybody. I genuinely just want like a happy home, and I genuinely feel stuck and I don't know how to get out of this. So I'm just going to avoid until I can manifest the lotto or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy where your energy is at. But I get the whole trying not to have an argument thing. The problem is there's certain things you kind of can't avoid, right? When they come at you, but there is things you can set boundaries for. So like, let's say that you have someone that is like younger than you, whether this is your child, your spouse, it doesn't matter who the fuck it is. If this person is being disrespectful towards you, there's a need to set boundaries. You're not gonna talk to me crazy because if you are just a dick that's fucking me, baby, you're not doing all that. You about to get cut the fuck off. I don't give a shit if I've been married to you all day. You listen, I could be married to you for like the fucking 40, 50 years. You're gonna respect me because at the end of the day, you should remember that I was the person that held you back that long. You know what I'm saying? And therefore you have no reasons or rights to disrespect me. And the moment in time a connection goes toxic like that, you cannot undo that, right? And if this is your child, honey, baby, no, no. That's like biting the hand that fucking feeds you. You know what I mean? We obviously, need to learn how to set better boundaries with those around us, but there's an urgent need to like get out of your head because I see a lot of mental cards, which means that in your mind, you are going through a traumatic period, a need to want to get away from something or get out of something, but feeling stuck. And I don't like that because that is making you feel like you have to limit yourself and limit your interactions this week. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know who this is that you're going to be dealing with, but you're hostile. You feel like you have to defend yourself. You feel like you have to explain yourself to people. Why do you have to explain your actions, the things you say or the things you do? Why is that even a thing going on right now for you? Maybe you live with these people. I don't know. But if you do, yeah, no. Mm-mm. If I have to walk around the entire week as the king of swords, I got a fucking problem. I'm sorry. I do. You're an earth sign. That's not your energy. That is not your energy. You're not supposed to be moving like that. You guys are supposed to be nurturing, your home bodies. You're literally, earth is very peaceful. It's balanced, right? You walking around in sword energy. That shit is really bad. So you need to address the elephant in the room. You don't need to argue with nobody, but boundaries must be set. Rules and regulations must be set and followed by where people need to be cut off. I know some of y'all struggle with this bullshit, but honey, no. Like, you cannot choose somebody else over yourself. Your mental health is very, very important. We're going to go to Libra. Thank you, Raman. All right. So let's see Libras for the week. Be careful with like a fall. Someone's gonna fall and get hurt. Could be rushing and end up getting hurt because someone's gonna fall. What is that? Mm. You guys are very emotional this week. You need to learn to relax. Not everything merits a reaction. It doesn't. Okay. You guys could be going through something depressive that makes you feel like you need to close yourself off this week. Damn, you got a lot of toxicity around you, bitch. Whether that's people, the energy, like there's a lot of toxicity around you right now. And I see you kind of wanting to close yourself off from like the world, from people. Some of y'all are really gonna be like this week thinking that people are trying to take advantage of you. I don't know why. But yeah. You need to relax, y'all. My goodness, why are you so sad? You seem to be so disappointed in everybody. Right now, for you, your wish fulfillment seems to be money. You're trying to be strong about things in your life that have not worked out, but there's a lot of focusing on things that hurt, okay? Disappointing situations and or people this week. All right? Yeah, you trying to heal. Man, you feel so fucking burdened. You know what's crazy? This week, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do nothing because whatever this is bothering you, or whomever this is bothering you, you're like trying to like just let bygones be bygones and just let this like pass through you, right? And there's this energy of like feeling like I'm carrying so much weight of the world on top of me, but I'm just not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna sit here, and this eventually will fall off. But I feel like this is a relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I told y'all, 2 of Cups. I fucking do it. Yeah, you guys are trying to get over this. I don't do nothing, it'll go away. Not necessarily. Even though some people say action, no action is an action. Eh, yeah, but if this is what you used to doing and then you end up taking it back, then it's just teaching somebody how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? This person's toxic though, just so you know that. Dang, as I said that, the fucking devil. Caca, was I right or what? You could be dealing with someone that has cancer in their chart. You know, Cancer Pisces energies out here, and the devil's Capricorn. You know, what you don't see coming is that you have some type of toxicity that you're facing this week. Someone is going to try to like entertain you this week. I don't know who this is. It could be a friend or a lover, but you don't see it coming because the moon is here. This person is so toxic, boy. Yeah. It is somebody that's selfish as fuck, but is portraying themselves as somebody that you could build with. They're gonna try to reconcile. This person you don't want nothing to do with. Not you having a reconciliation showing up. Oh boy. No. This person tearing you up mentally, emotionally, they already did their train wreck, right? Why even get to someone that's coming in all friendly, all playful for fucking what? What you want? You narcissistic. Seriously. You didn't give a fuck when I was crying my tears in a bucket, bitch. The fuck? So go shove your ass over there where I don't see you. Like, what the fuck? Who y'all know? What's going on with money? Shit, I see you planning for the future, motherfuckers. Your money's looking good though. Yeah, it is. But you have to like do a lot of things or keep yourself busy in order for you to be like structured and stable. So some of y'all, and baby, if you're living in your parents' basement and your ass don't got no job, this is definitely not your fucking reading. Because this person right here showing up as the motherfucking emperor in the Wheel of Fortune, that is stability. I see y'all stable, but I see you also running around having to do a lot of things in order to be stable. Okay. Why are you so like focused on somebody that caused you heartbreak? Three of Swords could have been a third party. You are really like laser focused on someone that caused you all this fucking hurt, and it's like you can't get that shit out of your mind this week because they like let you down. You could end up talking with somebody about this shit too, about what they did. There's like a venting showing up here. Like you guys are into it could be a family member or something like that. Like, yeah, they broke my heart. This shit is done and over with. But it's like you don't let go of the idea of a betrayal because you keep like mentioning it, bringing it up, and it's like you're, repeating the same trauma over and over and over again. Damn. Is this why you're closing yourself off this week? There's this energy of like, I don't trust them. They're a fucking liar. I don't believe shit they say. It's like, wow, you really need to detoxify this week. Like, honey, relax, detoxify, breathe, and have everything else going on. Shit. Let's go to Scorpio. Lord. Scorpio for that week. Oh, you could be getting seen. Like some of y'all doing something online. How's my AirPods? I don't want my AirPods to die. You have some insecurities about your stability this week, but like everything is gonna balance itself out. Like you okay. You gonna be okay. All right. Yeah. There's something you trying to control. It has to do with the universe. You trying to control something, an outcome, and you need to like let the universe handle it. I don't know what you trying to be so controlling over, but that shit ain't never worked out for us. That shit ain't never worked out for us, baby. So let's just say that. I see you moving in silence. You doing something in silence here. Oh shit, you want some sneaky shit. Scorpio, what the hell? You starting off like this? Nah. I see you trying to be strong and you're moving in silence. There's something you're trying to acquire this week, but you don't want to let motherfuckers know your plans. You busy though. You doing a lot of things. What you trying to do? Some of y'all gonna have like a heavy fire placement in here. Some of y'all are pissed. Like you could be ghosting somebody or like, acting like it's on a need to know basis. I will only talk to you when I need to talk to you. That type of energy, right? What the hell's happening here in this week? This could be travels or an ending of a cycle, y'all. We're gonna ask what this is here. Some of y'all are gonna be traveling. You're doing something in secret though. There's some partnerships with a third party that you're having here and you keeping it secret from somebody. Man, you feel so burnt out. You feel like your energy is drained. That's crazy, Scorpio. There's somebody that you deal with that's very, very toxic. This person's doing something behind your back, Ten of Swords, and you know it. So you're waiting for some type of investments to come to fruition, something you've put your work on to show up for you. In the meantime, you're not doing shit. You're just waiting. What the fuck, Scorpio? Yeah, you just in hermit energy, waiting for my time to shine, waiting for my time to be all right, waiting for money. That's the energy you in this week. It's like you're waiting for some type of opportunity. You watching somebody, it could be a water sign like yourself that has other options, other lovers, and you shining the light on them, being deceptive and shit. Yeah. Oh, some of y'all live with this bitch. Ten of Pentacles is someone you can share home with. Oh shit. Yikes. Whose reading is this, bro? What else? Yep. Overall, this week, you're going to choose your peace and not your burdens. And you're really going to be working on healing yourself, but you're moving in secret. I mean, like severe secret. You're planning shit and you don't want people to know, especially this person. It has to do with having like a new beginning. Something you seem so passionate about. Don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to be doing what I need to do to make sure I'm okay. Interesting. Let's see about your pentacles. Some of y'all cycle is closed out or closing with this fucking person. Others of y'all, there's going to be like some travels that are popping up as well. Okay. Let's see here. Talk to me about their money. What is that opportunity you're ignoring? There's an opportunity that you're going to be ignoring. There's a lack in pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Look at this. You guys are going to receive some type of money loss fast. It's going to be some type of money loss. Damn. I see you planning for the future here. Trying to change something. But I don't like this financial loss that's presenting itself. You guys may need to take a loss from somebody that got you in some third party shit. Yep. They're showing up as the devil. Person could have Capricorn somewhere heavy in their chart. This is a person that has vices. Oof. You know, I do see you as the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys are popping up as someone that is in this energy of being stable, trying to be nurturing, trying to make sure everybody's taken care of. But whomever you're dealing with, baby, there's a whole third party here. And they are literally like someone that you guys could live with. You may need to take some type of loss with. Yeah. I don't like this. I also see some type of money loss. So like it's coming in, but it's coming out. So this could be like a paycheck that's coming in, but you have to pay other things, or you know, it's coming in and you have to like, man, shit, it could be like your rent or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like a lot of money lost though, because it leaves you in this 5 of Pentacle energy. Like I don't have X, Y, and Z. Or maybe you mismatch your money. I was looking at this thing the other day about how much like debts Americans have. And they were talking about like how credit card companies are like the number one predators because of their APRs. They're very predatory. And it's so sad that that's not capped. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even make enough in this, you know, in the job, in the workforce place, right? Like a lot of Americans don't make enough money. Well, depending on what type of job you have, but a chunk, like 90% of Americans don't make enough money. They can't buy food. They can't pay these crazy fucking rents. You know what I'm saying? And they find themselves paycheck to paycheck. And then now you got to worry about these credit cards that have these predatory APRs. There is some credit cards that have a 39.9. I ain't never even heard some shit like that in my entire life. Who the fuck does that? First of all, 30% is a lot. But I guess they do it because they want to make sure that you'll pay them. However, if you're willing to accept something with such a high APR, your credit must be garbage. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why. So you know that person is not going to be able to pay that. So I feel like it's like that ball and chain needs to be removed from a lot of Americans. I don't know. I know that I have a lot of ideas and I could be a good motherfucking advisor for motherfuckers out here, but nobody gonna listen to me. because it needs to be like Congress. It needs to be up at the top. They need to be like, yo, no, we're not gonna have none of these credit card companies charging past this amount. They should cap it at 17% for everybody, and that's it. To allow Americans to get back to being normal, because it's very difficult for you to get your life back together when you're paying $150 a month in interest on a credit card. I'm just saying. Let's go to Sag. And then you got your rent like $10,000 a month and shit. Like, come on now. Oh, you mad at somebody. Got some aggression energy. You focusing on something negative right now? Well, something got you out of character this week. And you focusing a lot on the negativity of it. Somebody's not being nice to you this week. They're doing something behind your back. This person betraying you with the Ten of Swords. Could be a water energy. You are trying really hard to be like the best you can, but you are upset at whomever this is. You're not focusing on positive things, unfortunately, but you need to see like the bigger picture surrounding this connection. Like there's something you are too fucking focused on. Okay. This is a person that likes to get attention from everybody. Mm-hmm. You need to focus on yourselves this week. You got some type of growth showing up here. I see this person trying to talk to you as well. Yikes. So whomever this has got you in a third party, they're entertaining another connection with the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. This is why you guys are not happy. Whomever this is no bueno. They dealing with somebody else. And I see you like upset over it, focusing on the negativity, but they're telling you to focus more on your personal growth, on your elevation. Because I see y'all really focusing on like trying to like create things. You guys are popping up as the Empress. So there's something about you that is very abundant, very attractive. You know, like you are able to create and flourish things. And instead of you being focused on this, you really should be focusing on being the Empress and walking away from this. But baby, that's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing at all. It's what you should be doing, what I just said, but you're not doing that at all. You are so salty this week. I don't even get it. Like maybe you found out about this third party, but you are not happy with whomever this is. There's a lot of energy of disharmony in you. Somebody don't got you feeling right. Damn, you so hurt. Some of y'all live or are married to this person. Bye. You are trying to fix finances as well. Some of y'all could be working a lot this week. There's this energy of like, I need to fight for money. Oh no. So I can balance myself out. So you guys are concerned with like money not being okay right now. There's an energy of like, it's too much work, or I'm your scales are not balanced. So you're basically feeling like off, right? Like I have to do so much to get this, and it has to do with your job though. And you see like the problems here. You see an issue, but it's like necessary for you. The problem is you keep doing it in repetition. So you're basically in, because you're doing it in repetition, you're technically causing yourself hurt, some type of damage here. Like you feel like the wounded warrior because money is not where it should be. You're not structured the way you want to be, okay? There's concerns around like your family life. All right. and some lover here that I don't think you guys should be giving so much energy to, but that's okay. Yeah. This person's so selfish too. Shit. What's selfish here is like the way this person moves and how they think that they can control you guys. This person's toxic. Be careful with that. Nothing is going to come out of this connection because this person's stubborn. This person does not want to change. So, this is a person that you guys could live with them or have something structured. There could be children here. This person doesn't really like see your worth. So, you can't force somebody to see your worth. You really genuinely cannot. Trust me, I know. This shit is like, people will think what they want to think and they will do what they want to make themselves happy because they're selfish. And then at the end of the rope, they sit and they're crying like idiots when they see you with somebody else happily ever after. But that's unfortunately what a lot of y'all need to teach the people you deal with, because the moment in time you're not happy with somebody, first of all, anybody's putting you in a third party got to go. I'm sorry. I'm not going to condone no shit like that. And I'm definitely not going to tell y'all to stay with nobody that does that. Maybe your situation's a unique one. Maybe you guys can't get rid of this person for whatever the reason, but I'm never gonna condone you to sit here and give energy to someone that is that shitty. You gotta choose to be in something healthier. Like the universe is not going to bless you when you deal with people like these. And when you normally deal with them, you are like telling the universe, I don't have no boundaries, I don't respect myself. So there you go. You gotta walk away. Once you do, you will be happier anyways. Yeah. Damn, yo. Money is gonna open up for you once you guys leave the person that you guys are dealing with. Ooh, the one that's causing the towers. Somebody's causing towers in your life, and you need to walk away from that. It's showing up as a lover here that got y'all in a third party. It's like money is gonna be like flourishing once you get this piece of shit out of your life. All right, y'all. Let's go to Aquarius. I mean Capricorn. Forgive me, y'all. I almost skipped Cap. They sure would have been in the chat like, yo. Oh my goodness. Capricorns, let's go for the week. What is keeping you stuck? Why are you so much in your head? There's some disappointment with life this week. Damn, y'all are moving like that. That's crazy work. Whoo, gosh, y'all gonna be losing y'all temper this week. Who you blowing up on? You holding back from somebody that you in your mind about. There's somebody that is like in some way, shape, or form, like living in your head rent free. They are. Could be someone that has Libra in their chart. Oh, it's showing up as somebody from the past. 6 of Cups. Okay. What else? This person's a liar. That's why. You could have uncovered something about them. 7 of Swords. They're sneaky. You know it. So you allowing a bitch that is deceptive, that ain't shit to like, you know what I'm saying, run free in your head like this? Like, come on now. Ooh, okay. You need to clear your mind about this person. Could be children here with the 10 of Cups. Could be a family member. You guys could have children with this person, all right? There's a lot of deception surrounding this person. It's like they're sneaky. But you let them stress you. In some way, shape, or form, you focus on like the things they're doing. Money's up and down this week. It's there, but it's going from one hand to another, right? There's a child or a younger person here that seems to be like emotionally unavailable. It could be someone that likes to start something or says something mean. You do want to start something new with whomever this is, though. So if this is an adult person, like a spouse or somebody like that, this person is not available emotionally. That's why they say like these mean things and shit. It seems like they closed off. And I see you losing your motherfucking shit on them. Just so you know that this week. Yeah, y'all can't get along with whoever this is. Shit. What the fuck? There's a lot of anger here between you and somebody this week. I don't know who it is, but it's kind of like tension energy. It's kind of like, you guys speak your words to whomever this is, and then one of y'all runs off with this anger energy, and there's tension in between you and this person. Like all throughout the week, it's like y'all can't seem to get along with whomever the hell this person is. You could be dealing with someone that has Scorpio in their chart or fire. They're a little argumentative. Okay. I see you guys trying to save money as well, planning for the future because you feel like shit. I don't know why I may need this for, but there's certainly a feeling of lack when it comes to finance. Bro, why the fuck this shit came out twice? You guys are gonna argue with somebody. Oh, God. Because you got so many cards for arguments with somebody, I don't think you guys can avoid this argument. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna gather all my cards and we gonna ask more about this. This came out twice, so this is definitely something that's gonna happen. I will not be surprised if this shit started off today. I really won't. You seem to be disappointed in life or the universe. Like you just feel like you don't have what you should have. There's this energy of like, people around you don't appreciate you or they take you for granted. Interesting. What is this argument about? Like, what the fuck? This person keeps showing up as somebody unavailable. Could be about finances for some of y'all. What the fuck is blowing up my phone? You need to go with your intuition this week on a connection, somebody you need to make a decision on. There's secrecy around them. This person, they hide things. We have Pisces, Cancer energy, and Gemini, heavy as a bitch in this reading. This person is doing something behind your back, Capricorn. And there's a need for you to make some decision because you're at a crossroads with the Two of Wands. Yeah. Oh, you gotta hold back. You gotta hold back from building with some lover that's doing some shit behind your back. Who the fuck? Like, what kind of reading is this? Imagine waking up to your Monday to look at your lover crazy, like, what's this motherfucker doing? What's this bitch at? Let me follow this motherfucker and see if he's talking to somebody. That type of shit. Like, what the fuck? Yo, this is funny as F. This is a crazy ass reading. Ooh. What about their pentacles? There's an opportunity for you to like change your future, but something you gotta like build upon, work on. but you don't want this. You holding back from something financially. It's something you got to work on. So this is not something that's going to happen this week, but there's an opportunity in your energy that you're holding back from that is going to change like your future because the wheel of fortune is here. But you're like, I don't want to deal with that. Maybe it's a job, maybe a position in a job. Maybe you just fucking hate who you work for. But yeah, something financially. Yeah, literally, yo, the wheel of fortune and the 10 of cups. It's going to make you so happy because it would change like your finances, but in some way you don't want it. I feel like you can end up having a missed opportunity if you guys don't take advantage of this opportunity that's showing up for you. I see you holding back from it. So just be careful with having like a missed opportunity financially, all right? Things that are changing in your life are happening for a reason. Don't look at it as negative because a lot of y'all you get irritated by the changes in your life. People falling off that are not supposed to be there. You kind of hate that because you want to control that. But whatever's happening in your life is happening because the universe is trying to like direct you elsewhere, trying to direct you to find your actual balance, right? And I get that some of y'all may be stuck on someone's balls or vagina. That's fine, but no, the universe don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? The universe wants you to be good. And if you don't know what good is, the universe definitely knows what good is. Anything that is balanced and brings you peace and makes you feel like you are whole is where you should be. When there's a lack, there's a stress, there's a problem. That is not what you need to be entertaining. We moving on, Aquarius. Aquarius. Who you mad at? Oh, man, you mad at somebody. You holding on to that shit this week. You have some blockages because your anger, your energy is like real bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got you tight. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. You real emotional. Heavy Scorpio energy. Man, you fucking bro, you gonna go in it with somebody that has Scorpio in their chart. There's some disagreements heavy here. Arguments, yelling, and yeah, conflicts and shit showing up. This could be a lover because the lover's card came out. Okay. That's making a decision. You need to manifest a better future for yourself. You seem to be very focused on stability or not having enough. You're kind of like, I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for something to come towards me. I'm waiting for whatever I'm putting the work on to come to fruition. There's someone showing up that got Cancer energy that is hiding stuff. It's an argument popping up with them too. Oh shit. There's the ending of a cycle, the world card with this person. Is that why you guys are fighting like cats and dogs? Shit. What else going on this week? Oh my god. This argument's gonna burn in your ass, boy. You're gonna be like, this motherfucker. Like there's this like 10 of wands energy. Like you are like up to here with this person, bro. For whatever reasons, like they cause problems for you. This person's toxic, argumentative, very toxic. I see y'all stressed because the person won't leave you alone. Like they just a problem. Like I said, a fucking problem. The Tower. They cause towers. So someone fucking poking at you, messing with you. That's some heavy motherfucking Scorpio and Cancer. They got that shit in their chart, y'all. I'll pull your people chart. This could be someone that's petty. like a, like some people like under their breath they be talking shit like you, like they know that you hearing them and they want you to hear them, but they too pussy to say it out loud. That type of shit. They want the negative reaction by doing that shit. Cause you could keep your poisonous shit to yourself. But this is a person that, is antagonizing and they poke at y'all. And I see y'all blowing the F up. You got 2 anger cards and a fight in the middle of your deck. And now you got the Tower. I think you gotta watch who you surround yourself around this week. I don't think this is healthy at all. I'm not gonna lie. If you could avoid it, I probably would, but some things you can't avoid because some people are the devil. And no matter how much you try to be nice and you try to be whatever, these motherfuckers will never let you be in peace because people are evil out here. Like there's real actual evil people out here, yo. There's a lot of, you're gonna have like some sort of an awakening or realization this week, all right, regarding this person. And you're gonna make a decision to walk away, but for some reason you feel held back. There's some type of unfinished business here. Could be kids in the middle, house in the middle. Baby, I don't know what you got going on, right? But it's something that has you unfinished. And you cannot per se move out this week, right? You have a house, but you could be in the, motions of doing it in the future. Whatever this is done anyways with the world card. You don't need to give this person any attention. That's why they're being a fucking asshole. Because they know you're never going to take them back anyway. So there you go. They being a weirdo and you don't really need that. But the problem is that they're causing you some type of block. They're causing a blockage. Emotionally, they're also making you feel out of character. So they're bringing a lot of negativity into your energy if you can avoid this fight. Even though it came out like 3 times in your reading, avoid it. People like this, you have to ask the universe to help you get them out of your life. Like seriously. Okay. You may benefit from doing a cord cutting or having some practitioner get this person out of your life. Because this person does not need to be here. They're not serving, they're being horrible. You know what I'm saying? And when someone is like this, you gotta remove that. You're creating unnecessary bad karma with somebody. What's done is done. Bury the hatch and keep that shit moving. No need to argue. No need to go back and forth. Go fuck yourself out of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy. Seriously, like who the fuck? Let's move on to Pisces. You ain't gonna fuck with my mental health. If you a psycho, I'll take you to the straight jacket. Like, here you go. Call an ambulance for your crazy ass. This is for Pisces for the week. You need to focus on your priorities at this present time. There's something that you're not paying attention to, okay? You seem so unforgiving this week. Something got you like tight. You know what's funny? You're holding back all the traumas that people do to you, whether it's family, lovers, children, baby, it don't matter. You holding back a lot of hurt. People have been doing you wrong for too effing long, and I see y'all feeling like I'm not gonna forgive anybody. I'm just gonna stay to myself. It's like this emotional, like painful energy you guys got going on this week, okay? You guys are on edge because there's people around you that are not supposed to be in your life and they're causing some sort of emotional instability in you this week. No, I didn't do Monday through Friday for any other signs this week. You are considering walking away from this person, but it's like you don't want nothing to do with them, okay? Yeah. Some of y'all are going to be traveling soon. I see communication coming towards you guys from a Earth sign, that got you in a whole third party. They got somebody else. Someone that got a Queen of Wands. Okay, what do they want? Oh, Lord. Wow. This person's in a relationship with somebody else, by the way. They seem to want to be talking to you guys about, it looks like, investments. It could be like you guys share a home or some sort of financial. Yes, person is trying to talk to you guys about money. They're also wanting you to make some type of decision. There could be smaller kids here. What do they want? Damn, this bitch is toxic, the devil. They want you to make some type of decision here. This person could have vices. You know, whomever this is wants to kind of keep you guys stuck. Can I tell you guys that? They got somebody. They got a whole entire relationship. The Queen of Wands and Ten Pentacles, they got somebody. But this is a person that wants to purposely keep you stuck. So this conversation from them, it is going to be an outright tomfoolery. Like, you got the devil here. It's just a toxic shit, you know? It's a toxic situation. They want you to make some sort of a decision when it comes to them. And they're discussing money. So you guys could have something like kids or some shit like that with them. This is going to be a fight, an argument. This is not all of y'all, but if you got kids, they want you to like leave. That's what the conversation is about. Like, this person's gonna be like, I don't know why you don't just leave and leave me with my kids, that type of shit. It's a person that's evil because they got a whole entire bitch on the side that they hiding from yo asses. But they don't want to have to like either pay child support or pay something. It looks like it's monetary. So the child support is money. Child support will be money. Because it's showing up as pentacles. And there's a huge argument over this shit too. Over pentacles with this person. They toxic. You gotta try to, if this is your reading and you got some court shit going on, or you gonna end up having some court shit, baby, listen, let the courts handle this. Some people, you got to make sure you get them the fuck out of your life. And sometimes it ain't even worth going through the strife and the stress for what? You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of dollars. These are the type of people that will bury you down and burn you down over a couple of dollars. They not worth shit. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful with this person that's showing up right here, trying to talk with y'all, that's gonna start some fight. Because for some of y'all, this is like your baby daddy, your baby mother. And they toxic like hell. They want you to like make a decision to walk away. Look, I just pulled it out. I told you. They want y'all to leave. Oh, is that because you got another whore? Oh, okay. Interesting. Why don't they leave? What the fuck? This is a crazy reading. Who reading is this? Because this don't sound like a weekly. This sound like a personal. I'm not even gonna lie. This sound like somebody personal reading. There's finance problems for you this week. You trying to be happy, but there's a lack of money. There's this concern or worries about your money. It does seem like you're going to be discussing this with somebody. Yep. Man, why is your money coming in, but it's coming out? And then it's like, when it comes out, you guys are going to have like some sort of like money reduction. Like, I'm talking about, bitch, what the fuck? What? I don't like this. This money drop. This is a significant money drop. This is not minor. This is a lot of money. It's like getting paid and ending up on a negative balance. Like, what the fuck? Shit. You're really trying to heal yourself this week from heartbreak with the Three of Swords being here. But I'm telling you that you're unable to heal because you, even though you want to start back up again, you focus a lot on what fell apart, what somebody did to you, and that's stopping you from growing, right? So like you're like, okay, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna focus on healing. I'm not gonna pay attention to this. I'm gonna do me, da da da, and then boom, you start thinking about this hurt, and you bring this tower down, and then it's like whatever 10 steps you walked forward, now you're 50 back because you're so focused on, you know, what someone did to you. And you guys need to stop doing that because it looks like you're harboring hate or animosity because of it. You also feel like you're not speaking your truth or you're holding back from people this week. People you're unable to forgive for whatever reason. And you're needing to learn to like relax, like let that go. It's okay to understand that something is not good for you no more. It's okay to understand that you gotta leave things behind and that you gotta change. But it's not okay to constantly repeat in your mind a problem and feed into the problem and feed into the problem. And then now your problem is a big ass monster that you can't get out of your head because not only can you not, stop thinking about this, but this is something that has, you know, created a castle up in your head and now you're traumatized from it. All right, you guys? Go with your intuition. Stop thinking about the sad things that people do to you or the horrible, situations you've been in and start to focus on having a new beginning. Even if you don't know where you're heading, that's where your focus needs to be because I see you guys way too sad this week. I see too many disagreements. I see you feeling like the universe has let you down. And I don't like that energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that energy for y'all. I'm telling you right now. Nobody should be feeling like that. I don't care what sign you are. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, you guys.